Guys, we're going to paint an easy hummingbird. This may take you like 15 minutes. I used Brusho as a part of this picture when I was working on it, and I went on pexels.com and I pulled off a free photo from there that I could use. I always give them credit, the photographer's credit. So don't fuss on this picture, just enjoy it. This is like a warm-up and being really loose. Put down some water just around the head, the outline of the bird. I didn't paint in the white area that I wanted to leave nice and bright and light. And I used soft shades of orange, a little bit of yellow ochre, just to get the touches of color in. And then I am going to brighten it up a little bit more after this. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit more detail in. You know me, I like to paint the light and then I like to put a little contrast in there so I can know where I'm heading and where I'm going. So I wanted to make sure that the face and the beak and the feet stood out within this picture. And then what I'm going to do is wet this down and I'm going to start to add some more bright colors to it. When I painted this, this is almost wet on dry. I just wanted to put some bright, stark colors in there. So I used a wet brush on dry paper and then I blended my colors a little bit I separated out my yellow and my red, you saw that, and then I painted a little bit of orange in between. And because that yellow and the red and the orange are wet, they're bleeding into each other and it looks really cool. So now I'm using my Brusho, and this folded piece of paper is a real help when I only want to add touches of color down. You can see I'm just sprinkling out some of this powder on the paper, and I put some red towards the inside of his body, and then I put some yellow towards the wingtips. So I'm just adding this in. Now this powder I'm going to squirt with water and you're going to see it spread. I mean, it does an amazing job. It looks really beautiful. Okay, one of the things I added in was a little bit of gray Brusho by his feet and on the right hand side of his face, just to add a little bit of shadow. Right now I'm doing a wet on dry paint where I'm layering up just a little bit of where I want people to see the wings and see a little bit of detail, but not much. So I started off, I put some paint in, and then I'm taking my brush, it has water on it right now, and I'm just using that to smooth out those lines so it doesn't look so harsh, especially in this area I'm touching right now. It's really fun just to play with different things. I was shocked how this came out. I really like it. I'm new to Brusho and I'm having a lot of fun. I'm hoping to do some more things with you with them. Okay, after I let that dry, I'm grabbing my Mincho needle drawing pen, and I have a size 01. It's a 0.25 millimeter, very tiny, and I like these sometimes to finish up a drawing. This picture is intended to be very loose and simple, so I'm using this just to touch in a little bit of the details of the feathers, so that way I'm suggesting to the person, to the viewer, that there are feathers there, and I'm going to do that along the body. I'm adding just a tiny bit of red along those black dots that I put down for the bird's feathers, and I'll soften that up. And this is just about done. If you have enjoyed my videos, please hit subscribe. Let me know what you would like me to paint. I would love to see your work as well. Well, that's it. This guy is done. You guys have a great day and see you next time.